Grab those.
Good morning. Thanks so much for joining us. It is Tuesday. It is October the 14th. I'm Emily Vukovic.
And I'm Rachel Schoutsen, and I'm sure all of you can agree, so full from the long weekend.
Honestly.
I'm still full. Didn't even want breakfast.
I put on my magic skirt today, the skirt that sucks me all in.
It's a great skirt. It really is. I know, I should have worn the blazer. I was thinking of doing it, and I'm like, no, can't give in to that.
Well, hopefully you had a wonderful long weekend, and you are as well full from turkey. Tom's actually, recovering from his turkey hangover, so Rachel's going to be affirmed for a couple of days. Temperatures right now are actually really quite mild. We're going to be warming up significantly
today. This is fabulous.
Yeah, I mean, it is stunning, and it is going to feel closer to the low 30s when you factor in the humidity.
I know, I was looking at Niagara, almost into the 30s in the humidity.
Stunning.
Amazing.
I know. Get out, enjoy it today because we do have some wet weather tonight. We'll talk about that coming up. Speaking of wet weather.
And right now, traffic looking probably the best than it ever will throughout the morning. No delays. Be updated throughout the morning. But Emily, more on this warm-up.
Hi there. Good morning. Thank you so much for joining us. It's Tuesday. It is the 14th of October. I'm Emily Vukovic.
And I'm Rachel Schoutsen. And you know what, Emily, yesterday I went out for a jog and I thought, you know what, the cars probably thought, wow, good for her. That's dedication. Jogging on Thanksgiving. Totally. But little did they know, I ate pie before I left and apple crisp was waiting for me when I got home.
See, that's why you went, right?
Yeah, but counterproductive.
You exercise so you can eat.
Exactly.
Totally.
The only reason.
Well, it'll be a good morning for a jog if that's what you're into this morning because our temperatures are really, really mild on the board.
So yes, perfect day to have vacation like Tom. I'm sure he'll enjoy this.
He will. He's up at his cottage and you know he's going to go on the roof and do something he's not supposed to do. And especially since it's going to rain, he's probably going to fall in anyways.
Maybe I'll be here next week too.
Maybe. Well, it was a beautiful weekend, if you didn't mind a little bit of rain and coolish temperatures. We did see some sunshine for both Saturday and Sunday, but
Emily, not too much right now, but we are expecting it to be a busy drive. Being a holiday yesterday, everyone's got to go to work today to get paid. So yes, should be a busy one, but as for now, perfect drive so far. All right, thanks for that, Emily. A look at Force of Nature Extended, and now a look at traffic. I want to draw our attention out to the east end. Yes, coming slowly, starting to build. Overall, though, we're still looking okay, Emily.
Hi there. Good morning. Thank you so much for joining us. It's Tuesday, not Monday. It's Tuesday. We're into a short week, and it's October the 14th. I'm Emily Vukovic.
And I'm Rachel Schoutsen. I know it is definitely a Tuesday that feels like a Monday.
It is. But that's okay.
It is.
Because it's a short week. Which
Sleepy, is bloated. I'm sure you're feeling it all.
Yeah, I can't even speak really. Let's take a look at current temperatures right now. It is a very mild start to the day.
Closer to 30 as we get in towards this afternoon.
That's amazing.
Crazy. But amazing.
It is. And it's going to be really, really windy. We do have a very strong southerly flow coming up. So keep that in mind as you're heading out. And then we've got some rain on the way. But I'll talk about that in a moment. Over the weekend, we did see a little bit of rain. Do you get out because the food is phenomenal. Like we need to think about any more food today, really? But still, it is. Okay, we'll get into the long range in just a moment. But first, Rachel, are the roads still cooperating?
You know what, we're starting to get a little bit busier out there, so yes, and also construction. That's really what's slowing you down as well. Beat the Traffic sent out this tweet. Stay with us because coming up, I'll take a look in towards Mississauga, the 403, QEW, and see how those routes are doing. All right, thanks for being with us this morning. We have news on a big warm-up. Emily will have that in just a minute. But first, let's take a look at our traffic details. We'll start off out on the 401 through Milton. Southbound on the DVP, no delays there, but now the warm-up. Here's Emily. All right, thanks so much for that, Emily. A great warm-up in store, and this, well, a pretty good traffic report, I'll say. Let's get into it right now. All right, thanks so much for that, Emily. Force of Nature Extended. We'll tell you more about the warm-up for Southern Ontario. Yes, summer-like temperatures today, but first let's take a look at our Beat the Traffic system to spot some delays. We are certainly getting into that rush hour drive, and Emily, we're also getting into a warm-up for the GTA.
All right, thanks so much, Chrissy. Yeah, it is going to be a really great day. That rain on the way, southerly wind. It's going to be gusty today.
Nice and warm, almost warmer than some of the days we did have in the summer.
Yeah,
that actually were summer.
That's legitimately correct. It really is. Remember October? Yeah, that was bad. Today, it's going to feel like July, maybe August.
Well, we're starting to get a little bit busier out there, but this is probably going to be the better drive of the day because depending on the time that rain moves in, the drive home could be very wet. All right now, heading in on the eastbound 401 through Milton for an Emily DVP southbound, not too bad. Now, how about that warm up and rain? Well, a very good morning to you. A Tuesday, that sort of feels like a Monday. We'll get into your traffic report right now and stay with us because a big warm-up in store. Emily has all of those details. Now, not looking too good out there through Erin Mills and heading over towards here, Ontario. All right, Emily, so now the good news, that big warm-up feeling like summer today.
Thanks so much, Christy. Yeah, it is literally going to be summer for one day.
Yeah, one day. Peel off the layers. I like that one. Peel them off into the afternoon.
You'll be able to, that's for sure. 24 degrees, as Christy was mentioning, feeling closer to 29 when you factor in the humidity.
Fantastic.
Now,
yeah, and not the best update here. The westbound 401, huge problems as you're getting through the 420. Find that the slowest just as you are heading over the Humber. But okay, more than good news. The heat, but actually you have some bad news too with that rain. Yes, so much. Thanks so much, Chrissy. And how often can you go to a Leaf game when temperatures are in the high teens, low 20s? So yes, very lucky for us in Southern Ontario. And yeah, Chrissy said it right. Dry conditions now, but still a lot of issues. Now traffic York Mills down towards Don Mills. Now stay with us here on the Weather Network. More on the warm-up. Emily has all those details coming up. All right, thanks so much for that, Emily. Definitely looking forward to that warm-up today. And you, if you take the westbound 401, well, you're not going to be looking forward to this drive over the Humber and as you get in towards the downtown core. Absolutely, Chrissy, thanks so much for that. And Maggie, you need to download the Weather Network app. Get you a little bit more prepared for this kind of weather. Now, beat the traffic app. You'll also need that, but here's your traffic report on the Weather Network. Take a look at this. As you're heading in towards the downtown core, southbound DVP actually doing fairly well, just a touch of volume southbound as you're making your way through York Mills. All right, thanks so much for tuning in to the Weather Network this morning. It's Tuesday, I know, feeling like a Monday, and you know what? It's a busy drive out there. We have problems on the 401, the 427, and on the Gardiner. So let's take a look at our issues on the 401 right now. Also dealing with another collision. So yes, quite an active time right now in terms of traffic.
Say humidity on the rise, but into the evening commute, we will be looking at some wet weather. So if you're just heading out the door, be sure to grab the umbrella. For more details on your drive and the latest weather forecast, I'll send it back inside to you, Emily and Rachel.
thanks so much, Chrissy. And I just want to point out, look outside our Oakville studios.
Yes.
Gorgeous.
Absolutely beautiful conditions this morning.
Sunny.
You know, mowing the lawn.
Warm. Oh, yeah. There goes our lawn guy.
Maintenance crew is out enjoying that kind of weather.
It is just, wow,
Oh, there he is again.
Wow, apparently he probably doesn't know he's on TV right now.
He's getting on TV this morning.
All right, well, temperatures today, as Christy was mentioning, they're going to feel like summer. We're looking at 24.
All right, Emily, thanks so much for that. And yes, a very busy drive out there, and we have a series of problems. We are in the red zone through that entire route. Now, more on the rain and the warm-up. Here's Emily.
I'm sure, as you can tell, Emily and Rachel, I'm a big fan of the summer temperatures, and I'm sure you're going to be enjoying them as well.
Oh, absolutely, Chrissy. Thanks so much for that. Feeling like summer today. Get outside and enjoy it. We are into mid-October. This doesn't happen too often. Now, you're not going to enjoy this so much. A very busy drive out there on the 401 as we are seeing those on and off delays right over the Humber and into the downtown. All right, Emily, thanks so much. And yes, it's a very slow morning. I was just talking to Jeremy. He's in our Beat the Traffic Center, and he said that the eastbound 401, it's basically slow from Guelph line right in towards Mississauga and up towards the... Oh, absolutely, Chrissy. And I loved earlier how you were talking about what are people wearing this morning? Who's watching the Weather Network and who's not? Some people a little bit too bundled up because, yes, temperatures, they're going to skyrocket into the afternoon. Now, let's take a look at traffic. A lot of volume out there. We are seeing those heavy delays right now in and over the Humber. And southbound DVP, just really slow at the top end. Northbound drive, also heavy to Don Mill.
Wet weather is on the way, and I have to admit, I've seen a mixed bag of outfits for the day. Lots of people with many layers, scarves, full-on winter jackets. I hope that they packed some layers that they could take off throughout the day, or else it's going to be rather toasty. But Emily and Rachel, I've only seen one person so far prepared with an umbrella.
All right, thanks so much, Chrissy. Well, that one person won't be sharing, that's for sure, I don't think.
And it's a good thing. They must have been watching the Weather Network this morning.
Exactly. They know. They
Good
know what
on
they're
them.
doing.
Good on them.
All right, well, today is going to be very warm, as Christy was saying. 24, feeling like 29 when you factor in the humidity.
All right, Emily, yes, another look at traffic because the drive, it is just so slow out there. We are dealing with a series of problems and Royal York and in towards the Humber and through the downtown. But now, for the good news, more on that warm-up. Here's Emily. All right, that was a look at Force of Nature Extended, and this right now, well, it's a look at a very busy drive. We are dealing with problems now on the Gardiner ramp to the 427 and the Beat the Traffic app for your smartphone, the best source for all of the delays around the GTA. And your best source for weather? Well, here's Emily right now.
Thanks, Rachel. Well, we do have good news with bad news. We have got a warm up on the way, so temperatures are going to be hitting about 24 degrees today, feeling closer to 29 when you factor in the humidity. We can thank this very strong southerly flow.